Pathways to Prosperity, Mystical Teachings on Wealth and Abundance. Introduction. Unlocking the Flow of Abundance. Abundance is a dance between the visible and the unseen, a delicate harmony that flows through both the material and spiritual realms. It is not a mere accumulation of wealth but an energy, a state of alignment with the vast and limitless potential of the universe. In the mystical traditions, abundance is understood as a force that flows from the soul outward, shaping reality according to the inner landscape of our beliefs, desires, and intentions. True prosperity, as taught by the sages, is a reflection of inner wealth, a sense of wholeness, fulfillment, and connection to the source of all creation. In this introduction, we embark on a journey to explore this ancient wisdom, unlocking the flow of abundance through a deep alignment with the universal energies that govern prosperity. In the Rosicrucian and Hermetic teachings, prosperity is viewed as an inherent quality of the universe, an ever-present flow of resources, wisdom, and opportunity that surrounds us at every moment. The Gnostics speak of this abundance as the divine fullness, a boundless wellspring from which all things arise and to which all things return. This perspective reveals that wealth is not something we must chase or accumulate but something we align with, a state of being that arises naturally when we connect to the higher truths within ourselves. To understand this flow, we must first release the limiting belief that abundance is finite, realizing instead that the universe itself is infinitely abundant, with each soul having a rightful place within its bounty. As you embark on this journey, know that the path to abundance is one of transformation, a shift from lack to fullness, from striving to alignment. This transformation requires a reimagining of what it means to be wealthy, urging us to expand our understanding of prosperity beyond the material and into the spiritual. Abundance encompasses not only money or possessions but a richness of spirit, a life filled with purpose, joy, and freedom. By cultivating inner abundance, we create a magnetism that naturally attracts material wealth, relationships, and opportunities that resonate with our highest self. This journey invites you to recognize abundance as your birthright, a state of harmony with the universal forces that shape reality, waiting to flow through you. Setting an intention for prosperity is an essential step on this journey. Intentions act as a compass, guiding your energy and aligning your actions with your desired reality. Consider what abundance means to you, not merely in terms of material gain but as an expression of the life you wish to live, the values you hold, and the legacy you wish to create. Let this intention be like a seed planted within, nurtured by your commitment to inner transformation and growth. By setting this intention, you initiate a powerful shift in consciousness, opening yourself to the flow of prosperity that the sages have taught for centuries. You become an active participant in the dance of abundance, attuned to the wisdom that has been hidden in plain sight. As you conclude this introduction, take a moment to reflect on your current relationship with abundance. How do you perceive wealth, and what beliefs shape your understanding of prosperity? Set an intention to cultivate a mindset of openness and receptivity, inviting the flow of abundance to enter your life in ways that are aligned with your soul's purpose. Trust that as you move forward, each chapter will unveil ancient teachings that will guide you to a deeper understanding of wealth, helping you to dissolve limitations and embrace the fullness of life. Know that abundance is not something you must seek. It is a state of being that you are ready to embody. Let this journey reveal the richness that lies within and around you, a sacred dance with the universe that brings prosperity, fulfillment, and peace. Before we dive into this transformative audiobook, hit like and subscribe if you're ready to learn something truly powerful. Your support helps bring more audiobooks like this to the channel. Thanks for being with us. Chapter 1. The Divine Principle of Abundance. The universe is a boundless reservoir of creation, a flowing current of energy that weaves through all things, ever present and endlessly abundant. In the Hermetic tradition, This infinite potential is referred to as the principle of abundance, a law that proclaims that the fabric of existence itself is inherently prosperous. Unlike the material definitions of wealth that so often dominate modern thought, true abundance is woven from a different thread. It is a force that permeates both the seen and the unseen realms, a reminder that the universe itself is alive, brimming with resources, energy, and possibilities. To align with this principle is to recognize that abundance is not something we must acquire but something we must attune to, a state that already exists, waiting to flow into our lives when we embrace our own inner wealth. In this cosmic tapestry, each of us has a rightful place, a unique position within the infinite web of creation. The Rosicrucians teach that every soul carries within it a spark of the divine, a connection to this universal source of abundance. By acknowledging and honoring this connection, we open ourselves to the flow of prosperity, understanding that our individual lives are part of a much greater whole. Abundance, therefore, is not an isolated possession but a shared reality, a harmonious interaction between ourselves and the universe. When we align with this flow, we experience a profound shift, seeing wealth not as a limited resource but as an expression of the universe's infinite generosity, a generosity that seeks to extend itself through every aspect of our being. The first step in embracing this divine abundance is to connect with the inner sense of worth that lies at the heart of each of us. Many are conditioned to believe that they must earn or prove their worthiness to receive abundance, seeing themselves as separate from the flow of prosperity. Yet, from a mystical perspective, worthiness is inherent. It is woven into our very existence as beings created from the divine source. The Gnostics taught that our soul is already whole, already connected to the fullness of creation, and that any sense of unworthiness is an illusion, a veil that obscures the truth of who we are. By lifting this veil, by recognizing our inherent value, we dissolve the belief in scarcity and open ourselves to receive all that the universe is willing to provide. True abundance flows not from accumulation but from alignment. To live in harmony with the principle of abundance, we must cultivate an inner atmosphere of wealth, thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that resonate with prosperity. This inner wealth then manifests outward, as the outer world becomes a reflection of the inner state. Imagine yourself as a vessel through which abundance flows, like a river that draws from the endless ocean. When you align your mind and spirit with the qualities of abundance, gratitude, trust, and openness, you become a channel for prosperity, allowing it to flow freely through every aspect of your life. This is not a passive state but an active engagement with the energy of abundance, a conscious choice to live in harmony with the divine order of creation. As you complete this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your own beliefs about abundance. Ask yourself, do I view wealth as something outside of myself, or do I see it as an energy that I am already connected to? How can I begin to cultivate an inner state of abundance, a sense of wealth that flows from within? Let these reflections guide you, inviting a shift in perspective, a release of any beliefs that hold you in scarcity. Embrace the principle of abundance as a divine truth, a reminder that the universe itself is rich beyond measure, and that you are an integral part of this cosmic wealth. With each step forward, trust that you are walking in harmony with the flow of prosperity, a dance with the universe that brings fulfillment, joy, and boundless possibility into every corner of your life. Chapter 2. Clearing energetic blocks to prosperity. Abundance flows like a river, yet for many, it is a river obstructed by rocks of resistance, barriers built from beliefs rooted in scarcity and doubt. The mystical traditions teach that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs create an energetic field that either aligns with or resists the flow of prosperity. In the eyes of the Gnostic sage, these blocks are seen not as punishments or failures but as opportunities for growth, challenges placed on our path to reveal the beliefs that separate us from our inherent wealth. To truly open ourselves to abundance, we must first identify and dissolve these energetic blocks, clearing a pathway for prosperity to enter our lives freely and fully. The first layer of resistance often lies in deeply ingrained beliefs around scarcity, ideas that have been passed down, absorbed from society, or formed from personal experiences of lack. These beliefs form what the Rosicrucians refer to as energetic blockages, limiting patterns that create a veil over our perception of reality. Consider the subtle yet powerful effect of a belief like, "there's never enough," or "I must struggle to succeed." These thoughts act like filters, shaping how we perceive and engage with opportunities, relationships, and even our self-worth. Clearing these beliefs is akin to pulling weeds from a garden. With each limiting thought released, we make room for new, life-affirming beliefs that allow prosperity to bloom. To release these blocks, we must first become aware of them, observing the subtle ways they influence our thoughts and actions. Take a moment to reflect on the words you use when speaking about money, success, or abundance. Are they words that resonate with trust and openness, or do they echo doubt and fear? This process of self-inquiry is like shining a light into the corners of the mind, revealing the shadows that have gone unexamined. As the Hermetic teachings suggest, as within, so without, the inner landscape of our thoughts and beliefs mirrors the outer landscape of our lives. By recognizing and releasing scarcity-based beliefs, we begin to dissolve the inner resistance that obstructs the natural flow of abundance. One powerful tool for clearing these energetic blocks is a purification ritual, a practice drawn from Rosicrucian philosophy that involves both visualization and intention. Imagine a golden light surrounding you, a radiant energy that cleanses and purifies your thoughts, dissolving any patterns rooted in scarcity. As this light flows through you, visualize it breaking apart old beliefs, sweeping away doubt, fear, and unworthiness, leaving behind a clear space for abundance to enter. See this light filling every part of you, illuminating your mind, heart, and spirit with the energy of trust, receptivity, and openness. This ritual is an act of alchemical transformation, a sacred process that shifts your inner energy and aligns it with the vibration of prosperity. As you conclude this chapter, reflect upon the beliefs that have shaped your understanding of abundance. Ask yourself, what limiting thoughts have I held, and how have they influenced my experience of wealth and fulfillment? Envision yourself releasing these blocks, one by one, clearing the pathway for prosperity to flow freely into your life. Trust that with each belief you release, you are inviting a new, empowered perspective, one that resonates with the abundance of the universe. Embrace this process as an act of self-liberation, a reclamation of your right to live a life filled with richness, joy, and ease. Know that as you clear these blocks, you are preparing yourself to receive, opening the door to a reality where prosperity flows effortlessly, reflecting the fullness and beauty of your own inner light. Chapter 3. The Law of Correspondence, Aligning Inner and Outer Wealth. The journey to true abundance is a journey of alignment, a harmonious dance between the inner world and the outer. Mystical teachings remind us that our external circumstances are not isolated from our internal landscape. Rather, they are reflections, mirroring the beliefs, thoughts, and emotions that reside within us. This principle, known in Hermetic wisdom as the law of correspondence, teaches that, as above, so below, as within, so without. When we understand that our outer experiences are echoes of our inner state, we become empowered to create change from within, cultivating an atmosphere of abundance in our minds and hearts that resonates outward, shaping a reality rich with prosperity and fulfillment. The law of correspondence reveals that the external world is like a canvas on which our internal beliefs are painted. If we carry thoughts of scarcity, our actions, relationships, and opportunities will reflect that mindset, often confirming our beliefs through repeated experiences of lack or limitation. Conversely, when we cultivate thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and self-worth, we find that the world responds in kind, offering up situations that align with our inner wealth. This principle is not mere metaphor but a foundational truth of the mystical traditions, a reminder that we are active participants in creating the reality we experience. By aligning our inner state with the qualities of abundance, we step into a role of conscious creation, shaping a life that reflects the richness we hold within. To align with outer abundance, begin by nurturing a sense of inner wealth, a feeling of prosperity that does not depend on material conditions but on your relationship with yourself. Consider this inner wealth as a garden, one that requires regular care, attention, and intention. Each thought of gratitude, each moment of self-belief, plants a seed in this garden, creating an inner environment that vibrates with abundance. Visualization is a powerful tool here. Imagine your inner landscape as lush, vibrant, filled with resources and opportunities. Visualize yourself walking through this garden, feeling the fullness, the beauty, and the endless potential that surrounds you. In this state, abundance is not a distant goal but a living reality, an energy that you carry with you and radiate outward. As your inner state shifts, you may begin to notice corresponding shifts in your outer reality. Relationships, work, and unexpected opportunities begin to reflect the richness you have cultivated within. The law of correspondence teaches us that the world is malleable, shaped by the energy we bring to it. Rosicrucian teachings emphasize that by transforming the inner self, we participate in the cosmic flow, aligning our personal energy with the universal rhythm of creation. In this way, we become co-creators with the universe, shaping our experiences in alignment with our highest vision. This is the essence of true wealth, a wealth that transcends possessions and manifests as a deep, abiding sense of fulfillment, purpose, and harmony with life itself. As you finish this chapter, reflect upon the ways in which your external life mirrors your internal beliefs. Ask yourself, how does my outer reality reflect my thoughts about wealth, worthiness, and abundance? What changes could I make within to invite greater prosperity without? Let these questions guide you toward a state of inner alignment, where the wealth you cultivate within flows naturally into the world around you. Embrace this practice as a sacred art, a daily commitment to align with the energies of abundance, knowing that by transforming your inner landscape, you are creating a life that reflects the fullness and richness of your spirit. Trust that this harmony between the inner and outer is the key to lasting prosperity, a state of wealth that nourishes not only the body but also the soul. Chapter 4. Visualizing Prosperity, the Power of Thought Forms. In the mystical traditions, thought is not merely a fleeting idea but a force with the power to shape reality. Thoughts, when charged with intent and emotion, form energetic structures called thought forms, creations of the mind that act as magnets, attracting circumstances and energies aligned with their nature. Rosicrucian and Gnostic teachings recognize these thought forms as powerful tools for manifesting prosperity, especially when they are carefully crafted and sustained. To visualize prosperity is to deliberately create thought forms that embody abundance, setting them into the universe as seeds that draw wealth and fulfillment back to us. By learning to harness this inner power, we step into the role of conscious creators, shaping a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. Thought forms are more than daydreams. They are intentional visions that carry an energetic charge. Each time we focus on an image of abundance, be it wealth, opportunity, or fulfillment, we breathe life into this vision, strengthening it as it takes shape within the mental plane. This mental plane is an invisible realm of energy, an intermediary between thought and manifestation, where thoughts gather, resonate, and ultimately influence the physical world. The Hermetic tradition teaches that every creation begins in the mind, that by visualizing with clarity and purpose, we initiate a process that moves from the mental to the material. In this way, visualization becomes an act of creation, an alignment of our inner vision with the energy of prosperity. To create a thought form of abundance, begin by focusing on a clear image of what prosperity means to you. Close your eyes and visualize yourself surrounded by symbols of wealth, perhaps a golden light enveloping you, a field of abundant harvest, or a flowing river of treasures. See yourself feeling fulfilled, grateful, and secure in this abundance. Engage all your senses in this visualization. Feel the warmth, hear the sounds, and notice the textures. Let each detail reinforce your belief in the reality of this vision, as though it already exists in your life. The clearer and more vivid the image, the stronger the thought form becomes. With each repetition of this visualization, you imbue the thought form with energy, creating a magnet that draws corresponding experiences and opportunities into your life. This practice is not about forcing outcomes but aligning with the energy of abundance in a way that invites it naturally. Thought forms do not compel or control, they attract and resonate. The Rosicrucians teach that prosperity flows where there is harmony, where the energy of intent is aligned with openness and trust. As you visualize, release any tension or resistance around wealth, and instead, focus on a feeling of ease and receptivity. See yourself in a state of flow, where opportunities and resources come to you effortlessly. This state of relaxed focus strengthens your thought form, grounding it in a vibration of peace and fulfillment, qualities that resonate with true abundance. The thought form becomes not only an image but a living, energetic presence that guides and influences your actions, choices, and interactions with the world. As you conclude this chapter, reflect on the thought forms you have created around wealth and success. Are they images of abundance, rooted in trust and gratitude, or do they carry shadows of fear or doubt? Consider how you can reshape these thought forms to better align with your highest vision of prosperity. Trust that each visualization is a step toward manifesting a reality of abundance, that each thought form you create is a building block in the foundation of your prosperous life. Embrace this practice as an art, a sacred act of self-creation that aligns your inner vision with the outer world. Know that the universe responds to the clarity and intention of your thoughts, and that by visualizing prosperity, you are actively participating in the flow of abundance, inviting it to become a natural and lasting presence in your life. Chapter 5. The Role of Gratitude in Creating Wealth. Gratitude is often described as the foundation of abundance, a state of receptivity that aligns us with the natural flow of prosperity. In the mystical teachings, gratitude is more than a feeling. It is a powerful force that amplifies the energy of wealth, transforming our relationship with the universe. To feel gratitude is to acknowledge the richness of the present moment, to recognize that life, in its infinite generosity, continually provides us with gifts, both seen and unseen. This appreciation resonates with the essence of abundance, inviting more of it into our lives. As the Rosicrucians and Gnostics teach, gratitude opens the channels of wealth, creating a magnetic field around us that attracts prosperity with ease. Gratitude acts as an amplifier, magnifying the energy of what we already possess, whether it is material wealth, supportive relationships, or the simple joys of daily life. When we focus on what we have rather than on what we lack, we elevate our frequency, aligning ourselves with the vibration of abundance. This shift in focus is transformative, for it invites us to see the world not through the lens of scarcity but through the eyes of appreciation and fullness. In the Hermetic tradition, this perspective is vital to manifesting prosperity, as it reinforces the belief that we live in an inherently abundant universe. By cultivating gratitude, we tell the universe, "I am open to receiving more," and in doing so, we create a space for wealth to flow into our lives naturally and effortlessly. To deepen this connection with gratitude, consider creating a daily ritual of appreciation. Begin each day by listing 3 things for which you are truly grateful, allowing yourself to feel the warmth and joy that this gratitude brings. This practice, though simple, is profound, for it sets the tone of receptivity and abundance. Visualize each item of gratitude as a golden light in your heart, radiating outward and filling your energy field with warmth and prosperity. Feel this light expanding, merging with the universal flow of abundance that surrounds you. This ritual is not about attracting wealth directly. Rather, it is about aligning with the feeling of abundance, cultivating a mindset that sees prosperity as a natural and constant presence in your life. Gratitude also strengthens our connection with the divine, bridging the gap between ourselves and the universal source of all things. In expressing appreciation, we acknowledge the gifts we have received, no matter how small, and honor the forces that provide them. This act of recognition transforms our relationship with wealth, shifting us from a place of desire or longing to a place of fulfillment and peace. The Rosicrucians view gratitude as a sacred exchange with the universe, a dialogue that says, "I recognize and appreciate the abundance around me, and I am ready to receive more." When practiced consistently, gratitude becomes a way of being, an inner wealth that radiates outward and draws more abundance into our lives through resonance and harmony. As you close this chapter, reflect on the role of gratitude in your life. Ask yourself, how often do I acknowledge the wealth I already possess? How might my experience of abundance change if I viewed each moment as a gift? Let these questions guide you toward a deeper appreciation for the prosperity that surrounds you. Embrace gratitude as a daily practice, a touchstone that keeps you connected to the flow of abundance. Trust that as you nurture this gratitude, you are nurturing a wealth consciousness that aligns you with the divine source of prosperity. Know that every act of appreciation strengthens your bond with abundance, turning each day into a celebration of the richness that life offers, inviting even greater wealth and fulfillment into your journey. Chapter 6. Sacred Symbols of Wealth and Their Meanings. Symbols are the language of the soul, vessels that carry profound meanings beyond words, inviting us into the mysteries of existence. In the traditions of Rosicrucianism, Hermeticism, and alchemy, symbols hold a unique power. They act as gateways, aligning our inner world with universal energies that support our intentions. Sacred symbols of wealth and abundance, when contemplated or worn, serve as reminders of our connection to prosperity, helping us resonate with the frequencies of material and spiritual riches. Each symbol is an energetic blueprint, a form that holds within it the essence of abundance, bridging the gap between the visible and invisible realms. By surrounding ourselves with these sacred emblems, we invite the qualities of wealth, prosperity, and fulfillment to enter our lives in both subtle and profound ways. One of the most revered symbols of abundance is the pentacle, a 5-pointed star enclosed within a circle. Representing the union of spirit and matter, the pentacle reminds us that true wealth arises from harmony between the physical and spiritual worlds. In Rosicrucian teachings, the pentacle is viewed as a symbol of protection and prosperity, a guide that encourages balance in all aspects of life. When we meditate upon the pentacle, we are reminded that abundance is not simply material gain but a state of inner alignment, where our spiritual values and worldly pursuits come together in unity. Each point of the star represents an element: earth, water, fire, air, and spirit, signifying that abundance is a result of our connection to these fundamental forces, a dance between what is seen and what is felt within. Another symbol closely associated with wealth is the cornucopia, or horn of plenty. Originating from ancient mythology, the cornucopia represents the overflowing bounty of the earth, a vessel that continually renews itself, spilling forth fruits, grains, and flowers. When we embrace the cornucopia as a symbol, We align ourselves with the idea of unlimited supply, a reminder that the universe itself is generous beyond measure. This symbol encourages us to view abundance as something that cannot be depleted, an ever-present flow that nourishes us when we open ourselves to receive. Meditating on the cornucopia instills a sense of gratitude and receptivity, urging us to release fears of lack and to trust in the boundless resources of the universe. It teaches us to see wealth not as something to grasp but as something that flows naturally when we embrace life's fullness. Sacred geometry also plays a significant role in symbols of abundance, with shapes like the circle and spiral holding deep meanings in the quest for prosperity. The circle, with no beginning or end, represents wholeness, unity, and cycles, the continuous flow of life and wealth. In Hermetic philosophy, the circle reminds us that abundance is an eternal principle, an energy that circulates and returns, reinforcing the idea that wealth, too, is cyclical and always available. The spiral, seen in nature in shells, plants, and galaxies, symbolizes growth and expansion. As we meditate on the spiral, we connect with the energy of perpetual movement, a reminder that prosperity is a process, an ever-evolving journey that grows as we grow. These shapes, simple yet profound, invite us to attune to the rhythm of abundance, to see prosperity as a natural extension of life's unfolding. To incorporate these symbols into daily life, we can adorn ourselves with them, place them in our surroundings, or simply hold them in our mind during meditation. When worn as jewelry or kept in our personal space, these symbols serve as gentle reminders of our connection to wealth, grounding our intentions in the material world. The act of visualizing these symbols during meditation further deepens this connection, helping us resonate with the energies they represent. By focusing on a symbol such as the pentacle, cornucopia, or spiral, we invite its qualities into our consciousness, allowing it to shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Over time, these symbols become allies on the path to prosperity, guiding us to live in alignment with abundance, reminding us of the deep resources that lie within and around us. As you reflect on this chapter, consider which symbols resonate with you on your journey to abundance. Ask yourself, what image or shape evokes a sense of wealth, wholeness, and fulfillment within me? Allow yourself to connect with that symbol, seeing it as a companion in your life, a touchstone that grounds your intentions in the energies of prosperity. Trust that these sacred symbols are more than mere designs. They are keys that unlock pathways to wealth, reminders of the ancient wisdom that guides us toward fulfillment. Embrace them as part of your daily life, knowing that by aligning with their energy, you are attuning to the universal flow of abundance, inviting it to flourish within and around you as you walk the path of prosperity. Chapter 7. Building a Prosperity Consciousness Through Affirmations. Words hold immense power. In the mystical teachings, words are seen as vibrations that shape reality, expressions of the inner self that ripple outward, influencing our circumstances and experiences. Affirmations, when used consciously and intentionally, are more than simple statements. They are declarations that align our mind and spirit with the frequency of abundance. In the Hermetic and Gnostic traditions, affirmations are recognized as tools for reprogramming the subconscious mind, dissolving limiting beliefs, and replacing them with thoughts that resonate with prosperity and fulfillment. By building a prosperity consciousness through affirmations, we awaken a deeper sense of worthiness and openness to the abundance that naturally flows within and around us. The art of crafting affirmations begins with clarity, a commitment to define what prosperity means to you and the qualities you wish to embody. True affirmations do not simply focus on acquiring wealth. They speak to the feelings, attitudes, and beliefs that support a life of fulfillment. Rather than saying, "I want to be rich," which focuses on a distant outcome, try affirming, "I am open to receiving all the abundance the universe has for me." This statement is rooted in the present moment, inviting prosperity here and now. The Rosicrucians teach that affirmations are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious mind. When we nourish these seeds with intention and repetition, they grow, reshaping our internal landscape to reflect a mindset of abundance, trust, and receptivity. To effectively work with affirmations, repetition is key. Each time we repeat an affirmation, we reinforce the belief behind it, creating neural pathways that strengthen our alignment with prosperity. Consider affirming phrases such as, "I am worthy of abundance in all forms," "Prosperity flows to me effortlessly," or "My life is filled with opportunities for growth and wealth." As you repeat these statements, allow yourself to feel the truth in each word. Imagine these affirmations as waves, resonating through your being, dissolving any resistance or doubt. Each repetition deepens the impression in your mind, guiding your thoughts and actions toward experiences that align with this prosperous consciousness. In time, these affirmations become more than words. They become lived truths, shaping your reality from within. Visualization can enhance the power of affirmations, helping to anchor them in both mind and body. As you speak each affirmation, visualize yourself in a state of prosperity, surrounded by symbols of abundance, feeling the joy and security that wealth brings. Imagine your life unfolding with ease, opportunities flowing to you, and resources meeting every need. Feel the emotions associated with this vision: gratitude, fulfillment, and peace. This practice creates a mental image that the subconscious mind embraces as real, aligning your energy with the state you are affirming. Over time, these visualized affirmations become a bridge between your inner world and your outer reality, reinforcing the belief that you are capable of attracting and sustaining wealth in all forms. As you close this chapter, choose a few affirmations that resonate deeply with your vision of prosperity. Ask yourself, what beliefs do I want to nurture within? How can I use affirmations to create a mindset of wealth and abundance? Let these reflections guide you in crafting affirmations that speak to your unique journey, statements that affirm not just what you wish to have but who you wish to be. Trust that with each affirmation, you are rewriting your internal narrative, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the vibration of prosperity. Embrace this practice as a daily ritual, knowing that each word is a step toward building a life that reflects the richness of your spirit, a life where abundance is not a distant dream but a present, living reality. Chapter 8. Manifesting Wealth Through the Art of Intentionality. Intention is the hidden force that guides creation, the seed from which all manifestation springs. In the mystical traditions, intention is not simply a wish or a hope. It is an act of focused will, a conscious decision to align oneself with a particular outcome. The Hermetic teachings reveal that intention serves as a bridge between the mind and the material world, connecting the inner vision with outer reality. To manifest wealth and abundance, one must not only desire prosperity but intend it with clarity and purpose. This chapter invites you to explore the art of intentionality, learning to set intentions that resonate with the frequencies of abundance, drawing wealth into your life with a sense of grounded purpose. In the Rosicrucian view, intentions are seen as currents of energy that flow outward, guiding our thoughts, actions, and experiences. When we set a clear intention, we create a pathway for our desires to unfold, organizing our energy in alignment with our highest goals. Consider your intention as a compass, a silent yet powerful force that directs you toward prosperity. The more specific and heartfelt your intention, the stronger its effect. For example, rather than simply setting an intention to have more money, you might frame it as, "I intend to experience financial freedom, allowing me to live a life of purpose and joy." This statement goes beyond material gain, aligning with the deeper reasons you seek prosperity, inviting a wealth that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Intentionality becomes even more potent when paired with ritual, a practice that roots our desires in the physical realm. Rituals are more than symbolic acts. They are sacred practices that bind the mind and spirit to a chosen outcome. To set an intention for abundance, consider creating a personal ritual that honors your desire for prosperity. Begin by finding a quiet space where you feel grounded and centered. Light a candle or hold an object that represents wealth to you, something that embodies the energy of abundance. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on your intention, allowing it to rise from your heart with clarity and purpose. Speak your intention aloud, as though you are planting it in the fertile soil of the universe, trusting that it will grow and flourish. As you set your intention, infuse it with the feelings you associate with wealth, security, joy, freedom. The Gnostics teach that emotions are the language of the soul, amplifying the energy of our intentions. When you feel the joy of financial freedom or the peace of security, you strengthen the resonance of your intention, sending it forth with conviction. Visualize yourself living in this reality, feeling gratitude for the abundance that is already on its way. In this state, you are not merely wishing for prosperity. You are embodying it, aligning your mind, heart, and spirit with the frequency of wealth. This alignment creates a powerful vibration that ripples outward, drawing experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with your intention. The path of intentionality is not one of rigid control but of surrender, a balance between focus and trust. Once you have set your intention, release it, knowing that the universe is now working in harmony with your desire. Hermetic philosophy teaches that true creation requires both will and receptivity, a willingness to act coupled with an openness to receive. By releasing attachment to the outcome, you allow your intention to flow freely, unencumbered by doubt or impatience. Trust that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, will bring your desire to fruition in the time and way that is most aligned with your highest good. This trust is the final step in manifestation, a surrender to the natural flow of abundance. As you conclude this chapter, reflect on the intentions you hold for wealth and prosperity. Ask yourself, what are my deepest desires for abundance, and how can I set intentions that honor these truths? Let these questions guide you in crafting clear, meaningful intentions that resonate with your spirit. Embrace intentionality as a sacred art, a practice that not only attracts wealth but aligns you with a life of purpose and fulfillment. Trust in the power of your intentions, knowing that each one is a step toward the reality you envision, a testament to your role as a conscious creator, co-weaving the fabric of prosperity with the universe itself. Chapter 9. The Energetic Flow of Giving and Receiving. In the cosmic dance of abundance, giving and receiving are inseparable currents, two aspects of a single, harmonious flow. Mystical teachings, from the Hermetic to the Rosicrucian, emphasize the importance of balance in maintaining this flow. Just as breathing requires both inhale and exhale, prosperity requires both the willingness to give and the openness to receive. When we give with an open heart, we create space within ourselves, inviting abundance to return in ways we may not foresee. Likewise, when we receive with gratitude and humility, we honor the flow, allowing wealth to circulate and nourish all aspects of life. To embrace this balance is to live in alignment with the natural rhythm of the universe, a rhythm that invites both generosity and receptivity. Giving, when done with true generosity, is an act of empowerment, a reminder that abundance is a shared experience. The Gnostic teachings view giving as an expression of our interconnectedness, a way to extend our own prosperity to others and affirm the collective wealth of humanity. True giving is not about sacrifice or self-denial. Rather, it is a joyful extension of ourselves, an offering that reflects our trust in the limitless nature of abundance. When we give freely, Whether it is through resources, time, or compassion, we release the hold of scarcity, reinforcing the belief that there is always more to share. Each act of giving becomes a statement of faith in the ever-renewing wellspring of prosperity, an acknowledgement that what we give returns to us multiplied, enriched by the act of sharing. Receiving, too, is an essential part of this cycle, though often overlooked or undervalued. Many carry beliefs that receiving is selfish or that it somehow diminishes others. Yet in mystical traditions, to receive is an act of humility, an acceptance of the gifts the universe freely offers. Rosicrucian philosophy teaches that receiving is an affirmation of worthiness, a recognition that abundance is meant to flow through us, not simply to us. When we allow ourselves to receive, we validate the principle of reciprocity, honoring the contributions of others and completing the cycle of exchange. Receiving with gratitude, then, becomes a powerful affirmation of abundance, one that expands our capacity to give even more. It is through this balanced openness to both give and receive that we experience the fullness of prosperity, where wealth is not held but flows, enriching all it touches. To cultivate this balance, consider incorporating practices that honor both giving and receiving in your daily life. Begin by examining your relationship with these energies. Ask yourself, how comfortable am I with giving freely, without expectation? And equally, how open am I to receiving, without guilt or hesitation? Simple rituals can help reinforce this balance. When you give, do so consciously, perhaps by dedicating a portion of your time or resources to causes that resonate with your values. Visualize your gift as a radiant light, extending from your heart and joining the greater flow of abundance. Likewise, when you receive, whether it is a compliment, support, or an unexpected blessing, take a moment to acknowledge it fully, feeling gratitude for the gift and allowing yourself to accept it without reservation. These practices anchor you in the rhythm of abundance, aligning you with a cycle that is both natural and nourishing. As we embrace the balance of giving and receiving, we begin to see wealth as a dynamic flow rather than a static accumulation. Hermetic philosophy teaches that the universe is in constant movement, a ceaseless exchange of energy that requires openness and flexibility. When we hold too tightly to what we have, we interrupt this flow, creating stagnation that limits our prosperity. By embodying the spirit of generosity and receptivity, we keep the channels open, ensuring that wealth remains vibrant, alive, and ever-present. This balanced approach transforms our experience of abundance, revealing it as a force that is expansive, inclusive, and deeply interconnected with the world around us. As you conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on how you can deepen your practice of giving and receiving. Consider where you might be holding back, whether in offering your time, resources, or gratitude, and explore ways to expand your openness. Ask yourself, how can I give in a way that feels joyful and natural? And how can I receive with an open heart, honoring the gifts that come my way? Let these reflections guide you toward a balanced, abundant life, where wealth flows freely through acts of kindness, gratitude, and appreciation. Trust that by honoring both aspects of this cycle, you align yourself with the rhythm of the universe, creating a life rich in both material and spiritual wealth, a life that reflects the boundless generosity of existence itself. Chapter 10. Abundance as a state of being, living the prosperous self. Abundance, at its core, is not merely a result of external circumstances. It is a state of being, an inner orientation toward life that reflects the richness of the soul. The mystical traditions of the Rosicrucians, Gnostics, and Hermeticists teach that true prosperity emanates from within, arising from a deep sense of completeness and connection to the infinite source. To live from this state of being is to embody abundance itself, not as something we achieve but as something we are. When we align with this understanding, We no longer seek wealth solely in material form but recognize it as an energy that flows through all aspects of our existence, our thoughts, our actions, and our very presence. This shift to embodying abundance requires a transformation in how we view ourselves and the world. In the Hermetic tradition, we are reminded that, as within, so without, our inner state creates our external reality. When we see ourselves as inherently abundant, as beings connected to the boundless universe, we radiate a magnetic energy that draws prosperity into our lives. This energy is subtle yet profound. It shifts the way we think, speak, and act, aligning us with opportunities, relationships, and experiences that mirror this inner wealth. Living from this place of abundance is an affirmation of our worthiness, a declaration that we are open to receive all that life has to offer. To cultivate abundance as a state of being, begin by observing your self-perception. Ask yourself, how do I see myself in relation to prosperity? Do I feel deserving, or do I feel lack? This awareness is the first step in reorienting toward abundance. See yourself as an embodiment of the wealth you seek, a vessel through which prosperity flows. Imagine that within you resides a wellspring of infinite resources, a source of wisdom, creativity, and opportunity that is always accessible. Visualize yourself walking through life with this inner wealth radiating outward, filling your surroundings with the essence of prosperity. This is not an illusion. It is a conscious shift in perception, a reminder that true wealth originates within and expands outward. As you align with this abundant self, allow your actions to reflect this state. Live in a way that honors the richness within you, making choices that resonate with your values, joy, and purpose. When you act from a place of fullness rather than fear, you reinforce your connection to abundance, creating a life that is rich not just in material terms but in experiences, relationships, and inner fulfillment. The Rosicrucians teach that each action taken from a place of genuine abundance creates ripples in the universe, drawing back to you the very energy you emit. When you give from a full heart, receive with gratitude, and move with purpose, you affirm your alignment with the flow of prosperity. This state of being does not require perfection or unbroken positivity. Life will still present challenges, but when grounded in an abundant mindset, these challenges are seen as part of the journey, not as threats to your prosperity. Trusting in the flow of abundance means knowing that setbacks are temporary, that resources and opportunities are infinite. This trust is cultivated through consistent self-reflection and gratitude, through daily practices that remind you of the wealth you already possess. By embracing abundance as an enduring presence, you foster resilience, meeting life's fluctuations with confidence and peace, knowing that abundance is not something to be chased or clung to but something to be lived. As you finish this chapter, reflect on how you can embody abundance as a way of being. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I truly believed in my own abundance? How would I speak, act, and relate to others? Let these reflections guide you toward a deeper understanding of what it means to live as the prosperous self. Trust that as you embody this state, the universe responds in harmony, mirroring back the wealth you hold within. Embrace this life of abundance with gratitude and presence, knowing that you are already complete, that prosperity flows through you in every moment, and that your very being is a testament to the limitless possibilities that lie within. Chapter 11. Overcoming Barriers to Prosperity Through Inner Alchemy. The path to true prosperity is paved with transformation from within. The ancient alchemists saw the mind and spirit as crucibles, places where our inner limitations could be transmuted, where the lead of self-doubt and scarcity could be transformed into the gold of confidence and abundance. According to the mystical teachings of Rosicrucianism and Hermeticism, the obstacles to wealth often lie within us, in the form of ingrained beliefs, old wounds, or patterns of fear. To welcome true abundance, we must engage in the art of inner alchemy, a process that clears away these inner barriers and aligns us with a state of openness, receptivity, and wealth consciousness. The first step in inner alchemy is awareness, learning to observe our inner landscape without judgment. Beneath the surface, many carry beliefs that wealth is unattainable, that they are unworthy of prosperity, or that abundance always comes with a cost. These beliefs are often residues of past experiences, societal conditioning, or deeply embedded family narratives. In Gnostic teachings, these barriers are seen as illusions or veils that obscure the soul's inherent wealth and potential. To dissolve these barriers, we must bring them into the light of consciousness, allowing ourselves to see them clearly. This approach is not about rejecting parts of ourselves but understanding and integrating them, recognizing that even our doubts can guide us toward a deeper self-awareness. Visualization is a powerful tool in the alchemical process. Imagine yourself as a master alchemist within a sacred inner sanctuary, where you can see each limiting belief or fear as a dense material, something like lead, that is ready for transformation. Envision yourself placing these beliefs into a mental cauldron, where they are surrounded by a radiant, purifying light. This light, symbolic of your intention to grow, dissolves these limiting beliefs and transmutes them into a golden sense of worthiness, trust, and abundance. As this process unfolds in your mind's eye, allow yourself to feel the energy shift within you, each limiting thought melting away and leaving you with a lighter, more empowered outlook. Through visualization, you reinforce the connection between your mind and your intentions, making space for prosperity to naturally flow into your life. Emotions also play an essential role in the process of inner alchemy. Feelings of doubt, fear, resentment, or jealousy are indicators of unhealed areas within us that, if left unaddressed, can create internal blocks to prosperity. The Rosicrucians viewed these emotions as forms of energy that must be recognized and released for transformation to occur. When you encounter these emotions, resist the urge to ignore or suppress them. Instead, allow yourself to feel them fully, letting each emotion flow through you. Imagine these emotions as mist that dissipates under the warmth of the sun, releasing their energy back to the universe. This practice of emotional transmutation frees you from the grip of negative emotions, allowing you to cultivate an unburdened and clear heart, a heart ready to attract and sustain abundance. As you engage in this inner alchemy, you'll begin to sense a shift within, a new clarity, resilience, and sense of worth. This state of openness and alignment is the gold that alchemists sought, a state where prosperity consciousness is deeply embedded, resilient even in the face of life's inevitable challenges. When we align our inner world with abundance, our outer world begins to mirror this shift, bringing opportunities, relationships, and circumstances that resonate with the wealth we've cultivated within. This is the ultimate gift of inner alchemy, not just attracting material wealth, but embodying a sense of self-worth and purpose that makes prosperity a natural part of who we are. As you close this chapter, reflect on the inner barriers you may still carry on your path to prosperity. Ask yourself, what beliefs or emotions have limited my experience of abundance? How can I transform these blocks into stepping stones for growth and expansion? Allow these reflections to guide you in the art of inner alchemy, trusting that each layer you release, each belief you transmute, brings you closer to the fullness of your potential. Embrace this work as an essential step in your journey, knowing that the more you transform within, the more prosperity will manifest in your external world, reflecting the inner richness you have created. As we near the conclusion, if you've been enjoying the audiobook, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Drop a comment below and share your biggest takeaway. Chapter 12. Building a lasting relationship with prosperity. True wealth is more than a fleeting experience. It is a sustained relationship, an ongoing alignment with the flow of abundance that grows stronger over time. The mystical traditions of Rosicrucianism, Hermeticism, and Gnosticism remind us that prosperity is not something we merely attain, but something we cultivate and live by. Prosperity, in this sense, is a way of being, a state of harmony with universal laws that shapes our every thought, action, and intention. This final chapter invites you to deepen your connection with prosperity, integrating all you have learned and establishing a lasting foundation that will support a life of fulfillment and ease. To build a lasting relationship with prosperity, we must approach abundance as a daily practice, a commitment to live in harmony with the principles that govern wealth. In the Rosicrucian tradition, this involves rituals of gratitude, reflection, and intention setting that ground our connection to the flow of abundance. These practices keep us attuned to prosperity, helping us maintain a mindset of receptivity and gratitude even as circumstances shift. Begin each day with a moment of appreciation for the resources, opportunities, and experiences that are present in your life. Let this gratitude anchor you, reinforcing your belief in a universe that is generous and responsive. This daily habit becomes a touchstone, reminding you that abundance is not outside of you but within, ready to manifest in all aspects of life. Sustaining prosperity also requires us to remain adaptable, embracing both the highs and lows of the journey. The Hermetic teachings emphasize that life flows in cycles, periods of growth, rest, release, and renewal. By accepting these natural rhythms, we remain grounded, knowing that prosperity is not defined by momentary success or failure but by our ongoing alignment with abundance. When challenges arise, see them not as setbacks but as opportunities to strengthen your prosperity consciousness. Each challenge invites you to reaffirm your connection to abundance, to trust that even in moments of uncertainty, the flow of wealth is still present, ready to return as you maintain faith in its continuity. This resilience transforms wealth into a lasting state, a confidence that transcends the fluctuations of the external world. Creating a prosperous life also involves nurturing relationships that reflect and reinforce this abundance. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who view life through the lens of possibility and growth. These relationships are vital, as they support your journey and mirror the values you hold around wealth and fulfillment. The Gnostic view of community sees prosperity as a shared experience, one that multiplies when exchanged and celebrated with others. Engage in conversations that uplift, collaborate with those who share your vision, and contribute to causes that resonate with your heart. By expanding your circle of abundance, you strengthen your connection to prosperity, experiencing wealth not as a solitary achievement but as a collective harmony that enriches all involved. Meditation and reflection play a vital role in sustaining a prosperous mindset. Dedicate time each day or week to quiet contemplation, a moment to reconnect with your intentions and observe any shifts in your relationship with abundance. In these moments, visualize your life as a continuous flow of prosperity, feeling the joy, peace, and security that wealth provides. Picture yourself in this state, fully receptive to the gifts the universe offers, and release any residual fears or doubts that may arise. This meditation is not about seeking more but about embracing what already is, a practice that reminds you of the abundance that exists within and around you. Through these reflections, you keep the flame of prosperity alive, fueling a state of wealth consciousness that remains constant and unwavering. As you conclude this journey, take time to honor the growth and transformation you have experienced. Reflect on the shifts in your perception of wealth, the newfound clarity in your intentions, and the alignment you feel with the energies of abundance. Set a final intention to carry this awareness forward, to live each day with a prosperous heart, an open mind, and a spirit ready to receive all that life offers. Know that the path to lasting prosperity is a journey of devotion, one that continues to deepen as you remain in harmony with universal flow. Embrace this relationship with abundance, trusting that it will nourish, inspire, and support you as you move forward, creating a life that reflects the fullness of your potential and the boundless generosity of existence itself. Conclusion: the journey to limitless abundance. As we reach the conclusion of this journey, it is clear that abundance is not an endpoint, but a continuous unfolding, a pathway that invites you to explore ever deeper layers of prosperity within yourself. True abundance transcends material wealth. It is an inner alignment, a way of perceiving and engaging with life that honors the richness of every moment. By learning to dissolve inner barriers, align intentions, cultivate gratitude, and create a sustained relationship with prosperity, you have stepped into a life of limitless abundance, one where wealth flows as naturally as breath, nourishing both your spirit and your world. This journey has not only revealed the mystical principles that govern prosperity but has shown that these teachings are meant to be lived and embodied. In aligning with the energies of abundance, you have integrated the wisdom of Rosicrucianism, Gnosticism, and Hermeticism, weaving them into the fabric of your daily life. You are now more than a seeker of wealth. You are a creator of it, an active participant in the dance of universal energy. With each step, you are attuned to the natural rhythms of giving and receiving, of gratitude and openness, allowing the infinite flow of the universe to nourish and support you. This conscious alignment becomes a guiding light, illuminating your path with the richness of both material and spiritual wealth. As a final practice, take a moment to center yourself in a meditation that integrates all you have learned, a visualization designed to anchor you in the energy of abundance. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Envision yourself in a radiant, golden light that surrounds and fills you, a light that symbolizes the limitless wealth of the universe. This light extends from you in all directions, connecting you to an endless reservoir of prosperity, flowing like a river that nourishes everything it touches. Feel this light within you, as though each cell in your body is alive with abundance, resonating with gratitude, peace, and fulfillment. As you breathe, allow this light to expand, affirming your place within the flow of creation. Now, in this state of abundance, visualize the life you desire, one filled with prosperity, purpose, and joy. See yourself moving through each day with confidence and ease, experiencing wealth as a constant presence, flowing to and through you effortlessly. Notice the clarity, freedom, and peace this brings. With each breath, you affirm your readiness to receive, your openness to the endless gifts of the universe. Trust that this visualization is not simply a momentary exercise, but a powerful affirmation of the life you are already creating. Let this vision settle within you, grounding you in the reality of your own abundance. As you come back to the present moment, carry with you this feeling of fulfillment, knowing that abundance is always available to you, a natural extension of who you are. The path forward is now clear, a journey where each choice, each thought, each intention reflects your alignment with limitless wealth. Trust that the teachings of this book will continue to guide and support you, unfolding as you deepen your relationship with prosperity. Embrace this life of abundance, knowing that you are worthy of it, capable of sustaining it, and ready to share it with the world around you. As you move forward, let each step be a testament to the boundless potential within you, a reminder that true wealth flows from a heart and mind aligned with the infinite.